Well, stocks have had a tough start to the year despite yesterday's wild rally. Looking pretty good today, too, so far. The S&P 500, though, just had its worst quarter since 2022. We love it when financial expert Mike Giordano is with us with Williams Wealth Management because we want to help you all successfully navigate this kind of crazy period. So, Mike, first question is, what's actually driving the sell-offs that we've been seeing? Is this a blip? Is a drop inevitable? What do we need to be worried about?
Yeah, well, first
do we need to be worried?
No, you never need to be worried, right? You need to be educated and prepared.
There you go. Love that.
But yeah, this really feels like deja vu. We started this segment in 2022 when the markets were a mess, and they were like, "Mike, will you come on and start talking about why the markets are a mess?" We should just
rerun those segments.
We could go. Hopefully, we don't have to. Hopefully, we don't have a full recap of 2022. Now, yeah, I mean, the markets. We've had a wild ride here over the last month, and particularly over the last week. A lot of roller coaster ride, but yet the markets aren't really off that much right now. I mean, maybe about 5, 6, 7%. So it's not like a massive deal. The war in Iran is, of course, a major factor in that. But the markets were already being a little wobbly before the war even started. There were some concerns like AI might be, changing how software stocks should be priced and some other AI companies. And so there were already some wobbles, but of course the war in Iran's been the big issue.
Right. Okay. So I'm hearing you say that you don't feel like we're in crash territory. At least not at this stage,
right.
But is it the time to kind of rebalance a portfolio? Is it time to just kind of ride it out? What do we do?
Well, you first figure out, like, when do you need the money?
Okay, that's a great question.
When do you need the money? If you don't need the money for decades into the future, then you have the ability to ride things out. If you need the money short term, then you've got to take a look at your portfolio and say, do I actually have enough money that's safe for the money that I'm going to need in the short term? So the thing you really want to do is take a really close look at your portfolio and make sure it matches your goals.
Okay, maybe for some people who can ride it out for a little bit, they might even be able to find some opportunities in a market like this.
Absolutely. I mean, whenever there's sell-offs, there's opportunities, right? That's one of the things we're trying to always look for clients is what kind of opportunities can we find in either individual positions, a stock, a bond, or certain areas of the market. But for anybody that really doesn't care that much to dive into the nuances and really get into the nitty-gritty.
That's why we have you.
Exactly. Maybe we need like a 40-minute segment, then we can dive into all of that stuff. Yeah, Jay, but no, realistically, if you don't care about like all that stuff, just think about, hey, the market's sold off. I don't need this money for a while, potentially. Just keep adding more money into your account. You're buying at lower prices today than you were a month ago.
And we're still seeing it go up over a long haul. Okay, for someone who's watching right now, a little anxious about their investments, are there some concrete things that people can actually do, like now, like this week?
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, I would say educate, and the more education you can have, the more information you can have, the better off you are. You got to know, the first thing you want to do is take a look at your portfolio and say, what do I actually own? Right? And if you understand investments, then maybe you know, okay, I've got this much in stocks, this much in bonds. If you don't, you're working with an advisor, call your advisor up, ask them, hey, how exactly am I positioned? What do I own? Once you understand that, then you can figure out, like, okay, what are my goals? Does this stuff match up properly? The money that I need for the long term, is that in investments that can really grow? Am I protected in the short term? This is what we're talking to lots of people about. I've had countless conversations with people. They're trying to retire right now, and I'm like, you've got your portfolio cruising at cruising altitude. You're flying way too fast trying to retire, right? So I'm like, we need to dial things in. So that's what you really want to do right now is say, what are my goals? When do I need this money? And am I positioned properly for that?
That's fast. So it's not a one-size-fits-all.
Oh, well,
not at all.
This stuff is all very customized for each person.
Mike Giordano, thank you so much. It's always a treat.
We did that with a smile, Jane.
Yeah, no, because knowledge is power.
Yeah.
And now we have more knowledge.
Thank you.
We have power. Chris?